First of all, before we even get started, Tyra, we be here, okay? Okay, we be in the back, what we call the back room, Tyra. Hold on, because I saw it. Let me scroll back up. What they be trying those like phone be look. Put that in. First of all, Tyra, okay, we be in the back in the screen room. I know it ain't like real Hollywood, but sometimes we be in the screen room getting our makeup together and stuff. Y'all already know y'all love Colin, so he be having to shave and everything. We be here. We just be making sure that we be getting ready in the green room, Tyra. You coming at us like that? Late again. We ain't late. Have you ever been to a Kanye West concert, Tyra? Guess what happens? The concert supposed to start at 7. Kanye come out at 11:30, do 2 songs and say, I'm mad at Jay-Z and Beyonce, I quit. At least we won't do that, Tyra. At least we won't do that.
Damn.
Hey, Tyra, welcome to the show. You didn't know it was going to come hard for you, did you? You didn't know that at all whatsoever.
Coming out the breaks, didn't even get a second to think.
Not even a little bit, not even the slightest bit. Come out the block. Brother Colin, what's going on, baby? What's going on? How's in your world?
Things are all right. Life's crazy right now with regular work stuff, which none of y'all care about, so won't get into it. But so been doing a lot of stuff. Haven't been able to watch as much track and field as I'd like, to be honest with you. I saw some stuff going on this weekend, which we'll get into, which was honestly it sucks that this past weekend was a weekend I didn't get to watch a lot of track, because it was like, if you could only watch one, like that would have been the one weekend you could watch, at least up to this point. But things are all right, man. Things are good. How about you?
Sir, you know what? I think it might be some Twilight Zone stuff, because we preaching, I was already telling y'all yesterday, like, man, I'm so behind on this Monday to where we can't even do no show today. So it just sounds like we both, yes, people, we got regular lives and regular jobs, okay? So it sounds like we calling both, because this whole weekend, I was like, damn, like, I kept seeing all the posts and everything of what was going on, but I actually didn't get a chance to watch it. Like it was the weirdest thing. It's like the 1 week/weekend to where everything is going crazy and all these records are getting broken. We ain't even able to watch it. So, but again, because of Track World News, I know what records got broke. I didn't even have to watch it. And I know who did what. I know what American Record had. I know what Talitha did. Because I swear to God, I went straight to Track World News. What I missed.
I had to make sure I got all them records in, man. So
listen,
hopefully we got most of them.
Sir, I'm gonna speak to the people now. We're gonna get into that and wait for Coach and everybody to come on. Elgin, what's going on, baby? Endless Walks. Can you get my rings? My lights? In the bathroom. LB, you know what? If it's one person in this world that I really want to see their face, it ain't even Jesus. It's LB.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
When I say I want to know who the infamous LB is, I want to know who LB is. We're in season 3, and LB got so many sky miles, talk so much stuff. LB, brother, we might pass by LB in Walmart and never know
it. might be a neighbor. Who knows?
Hey, you know what? What if LB was like Michael Johnson secretly or something?
Oh yeah. Yup.
That's what I think LB is.
Or like the leader of World Athletics. What's his name? That guy. You're just like, oh, okay.
Hey, been
I see what y'all saying
since day one. Motion sickness. What's going on? Khalil, what it do? MJ, American champion.
Rodney too. Don't forget him.
What's going on, sis? Melly in the house, per usual. Shout out to Melly. Who else is Shizby Wayne? What it do, sis? He's that guy. All right, I guess you that guy. What's going on, brother? Eco Child. Another faithful. Satasha. What it do? What it do? What it do? Beyonce Stan. What is going on?
Did you say Rodney? I saw he was in here.
Rodney here?
Yeah, he was right before LB, so we got into our little tirade, and then
Okay, because
he was in there.
I'm gonna keep going until I saw Rant today. I'm gonna keep calling them the shout outs until
Yeah,
then.
he was early. He was early.
Rodney usually later than we are. He used to come in like 5 minutes after us. What's up, y'all? Rodney like real man from the fifth floor on Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Roberts, what's going on? What it do, baby? What it do? Dolores, what it do? My boy Rodney thinking that's there you go. There you go. Ray, what's Ray drinking? It looks good. It is very delicious, actually. This is a Ray tie.
Ray tie.
It's a Ray tie. It's a Ray tie.
Damn.
Yeah, I try to tell you, you don't need but one of them. You don't need one of them. I'm already feeling good. Matter of fact, let me get a little bit of Casamigos, put in this Ray tie. I just gave y'all one of the secret ingredients.
There you go. You want one of them.
Let's get back to let's go ahead and tap in before Coach and the other coach come on here. So I know you didn't see it. Oh shoot. I know you didn't see it, Colin. Neither did I. But
what?
Here's the reason why I didn't see it. Okay. And this is no disrespect to you whatsoever, but I'm not a pole vault fan, but I'm a Mondo fan. Okay. Huge Mondo fan. So I really wasn't paying attention to the fact that he was about to. I mean, it's indoor. You know how to indoor and everything. Then all of a sudden, I'm checking my Twitter. It's like Mondo has broken the world record. What? Okay, hold on. Time out. Stop. What you mean? I thought he already did that. So I'm confused, Colin. So I'm gonna let you help me with my confusion because did he broke the world record? Okay, let me ask it this way. Does it matter for pole vault if it's inside or outside because of the height? Does it matter?
Yeah, so one, don't feel bad because I didn't even watch it. I didn't know what was going on. So and I'm a pole vault fan. So you can't feel bad because I don't feel bad that I missed it. So, and I'm the pole vault guy. So you really don't have to feel bad if I don't feel bad. So it depends on who you ask. If you ask me, I like indoor pole vaulting better than I like outdoor pole vaulting because there's no elements. It's a controlled environment. You know exactly what's going to happen. And I was someone that really liked control. I was a big head case. Like, I'm not afraid to say that. Like, I had messed the mental aspect of things just really was screwy with me. But I say that with my PR coming from the outdoor season. So it's like, hey, I was a better pole vaulter outdoors, but I liked vaulting indoors. Well, that doesn't make any sense. And so at the level that they're at, like the outdoors is usually when you jump higher I don't think it's as much the fact that you're outdoors as it is the timing of the season. Like by the outdoor season, you've had indoors already. And unlike sprinters, like pole vaulters compete every week. Sometimes you'll compete twice a week. Like there were vaulters that competed like at the American Championships and then they competed at their conference championships like 3 days later. Like that's just what vaulters do. And so I think it's more of the fact that most of the world records happen outdoors in the pole vault just because it's later on in the season. And there's only one vaulting world record too. So there's no indoor world record, outdoor world record.
Well, see, that's really what I was wondering. Like, like
it's a world best indoors, but it's a world record when there's only one. So, yeah.
So he jumped higher than he did in Oregon.
Yeah. And so what I keep in mind though, so like with the pole vault, it is only ever gonna the world record's only gonna increase by 1 centimeter ever. No one's ever gonna increase it more than that, even though Mondo could jump significantly higher than 622. Like if he wanted to, he could have put that bar up an extra 3 or 4 inches and he would have cleared it. But it's the thing with pole vaulting is you get a bonus for every time you break the world record and for every time you jump 6 meters. So he'll jump 6. So what he'll do is he'll do his intro warm-up jump. He'll beat everybody. then he'll jump 6 meters 01, which to put that in perspective, like before Mondo, if one person did that, like if there were 5 jumpers that jumped over 6 meters in a year, that was massive. It would be like jumping it'd be like running a 9.8. Like It's a fast time. Like you see that, you're like, whoa, okay,
Mm.
this cat's moving. And so he made that look easy. And now he does that, and then he goes for the world record of 6:22, or next will be 6:23. He's going to jump that, and then he's done. He'll end the competition because he's gotten he got his bonus for jumping 6 meters or breaking 6 meters. And then he gets his bonus for breaking the world record. And that's it. That's all he does. So he's actually probably, I wouldn't be too surprised if he's like one of the highest paid track and field athletes in the world, because he has the ability to break those world records every time. So
yeah. He deserves it. He definitely deserves it. You mentioned something about indoor versus outdoor with pole vaulting. Now, does I like to say I'm ignorant to this type of stuff, so I like to ask questions.
Yeah.
Does wind affect y'all outside to where it would be harder to actually jump outside versus indoors, where it flips for running? Like outside is gonna help you more because you got the wind pushing you. Does the wind affect y'all when you're going up to where it like can stop you from jumping too high, or how does that play a factor?
Oh yeah, wind is really huge. That's why I liked vaulting indoors better. Now, when I say I like vaulting indoors, most pole vaulters are going to disagree with me. Most pole vaulters like vaulting outdoors better than indoors. I don't know. I'm in the minority here, so don't think that most like it indoors. That's just me. Why a lot of people like it outdoors? Like, one, yes, wind is a huge factor. It's massive. Like if you have a tailwind, and the best thing is there's no like wind gauge. Like it can be 20-mile-an-hour wind. It doesn't matter. Like like every vault is going to count. But if you have like a nice 2-3 meter wind, like going with you, like that's going to allow you to get on more stiffer poles, which is going to allow you to, and it's going to allow you to run faster, which is going to allow you to jump higher. So like if you have a tailwind, like it's crazy. It's a crazy good advantage. But you also got to think the other ways other things are truthful as well. So if you have a headwind where you're running into the wind, that is awful. Like running into the wind is very, very difficult, because keep in mind, you got like a 16, 17 foot pole that you're holding in the air, and you have to control that as you drops down and jump and run while you're running into the wind. Like that is very difficult to do. Same with crosswinds, because if it's cross, it's going to push your pole to the side and you got to navigate it forward. So it's like, that's why I didn't love outdoors as much, because you never know what you're going to get. If you get a tailwind, that's lovely. That's awesome. If you get a crosswind, like if you get any other direction, it's really bad. And then the same thing goes with like the weather. Like if it's raining, like that's also another thing, because you got to hold on to the pole. So it's like you just don't know what you're going to get on a day-to-day basis, which is why it can either be a detriment, where if you have wind and it's rainy, or it can be a huge positive where you got a nice little tailwind going on with you.
Now you mentioned something about poles. Do y'all switch poles, or is it one pole? Because I'm sounding like I've never ran track, but I've never do anything. So y'all switch poles, because you said something about your pole, if it's this, if it's that. So you got multiple poles that you use for pole vaulting?
Yep. So there's multiple poles that you're going to use. So every vaulter, depending on how skilled you are and how many you want to bring, you're probably bringing anywhere from 6 to 10 poles to a meet, I'd say, maybe even less, maybe depending on your level. Like if you're a high schooler, you may only bring 2 because you only have 2, versus if you're a pro, you may bring some more. But you have different poles for different parts of your day, or different parts of what you're doing. So one, like you can have a warm-up pole, so you're only going to run 3 strides, so 3 lefts or 6 steps into the pole or into the pit. So you don't need a pole that's very stiff, because you're not running full speed. So you'll have a softer one there. And then you may have one that's in between, like for 7 steps. So as you're running, it's like, hey, this isn't your full approach, but it's got to be stiffer and longer, because you're making longer jumps. And then you'll have multiple poles for your competition. So you'll have usually 1 or 2 that are below what you normally jump on. And so when I'm talking about stiffness, there's a stiffness factor. So you'll see a number that's on the pole, and it'll be how much this pole can bend. Like if you put, or how many, like what's the degree of bend if you put like a 100-pound weight in the middle of it? It's like, okay, you put a 100-pound weight in the middle of this pole and it bends 15 inches. That means this pole is a 15-inch it's a 15.0 pole, whatever it is. So, and the smaller that number is, the more stiff the number is, just as a general rule. And so you'll have two poles sometimes that are not as stiff, that are looser. So if you do have those days where it's windy in your face or it's raining and you're not feeling as good, you can go on, not as stiff poles. You'll have some poles that are right in the stiffness that you need. So it's like, hey, these are the poles that when I'm feeling good, when I'm on it, like usually work well. And then you'll have poles that are a little bit stiffer than normal. So if you're really running, you're really doing great, or you need to push, higher, or it's a really good tailwind, you'll have stiffer poles. So you can jump on those and try to get into the pit. Yeah. Like EcoJock said, yeah, think of it like golf, like how in golf you have a ton of different golf clubs. Same with for different scenarios. Like you wouldn't use your putter the same way you use your driver. Same thing for the pole vault. Like
I can get with that because I be a top golf. You know what I'm saying? I know it goes to the top with you. I
yeah.
About golf, but
there you go. That's a good analogy.
Let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
Somebody like Mondo, do you think that he's having special poles made for him because he's like on that upper? I mean, can you think about it like? With track athletes, a lot of your top premier athletes, they get their spikes and stuff. We used to. I don't know if Nike still does it, but they get them to fit your feet. So it's like your spikes are for you. Does that same thing apply for people like Mondo to where his poles are crafted for him because he's on that type of a level?
Yep. So that's another thing that's really so pole vaulters have an extra opportunity for a sponsorship, which is really good too, because you'll have your spikes, which is a sponsor, and your uniform, which is a sponsor, but you'll also have your poles, which are a sponsor as well. Thank you, EcoJock. Appreciate it. You also have a poles, which are a sponsor because they're different. Like, so for example, there's the biggest and most popular brand when it comes to pole vaulting is UCS. They're the biggest brand in the world right now. Like they're the most popular. They're the Nike of pole vaulting, I'd say. All the world records across the board are jumped on UCS poles. Like they are legit. And so so they're actually, I guess, doing better than Nike right now because Nike's losing all these people. But so they'll have those sponsors. And so if you're good enough, like they'll pay you, like the different brands will like pay you to use their poles. And then they'll use you in all of these different advertisings and things like that. And so with that, like, especially like with Mondo is jumping on poles that no one in the world can jump on, really. He's so fast, he's so strong, he's so talented, he's so agile that he's using poles that no one else uses. So you'll notice, like, for him, he all has a special wrap. Like he has this yellow wrap for his poles, bright yellow. So every single jump you see is a bright yellow pole. That's just like his thing. So yeah, especially if you're good enough, you have an opportunity to make some extra money with those pole deals.
Damn. And here I was thinking it was just y'all running down the runway and put a stick into the ground and praying.
Oh no, it's there's a lot of stuff. And like
praying, like, Lord, please don't let me fall backwards. Like that was pole vault to me.
Oh yeah. And Mondo, like, and to do this, like, if you're a top level pole vaulter, like everyone that's an Olympic level pole vaulter for the men, they can all run 10.5 or faster. Like all of them are like 10. Mondo could, if Mondo hopped on track now, he could probably run 10.2, 10.3. Like, damn. Because if you look at the poles that he is jumping on, like it is physically impossible to get into the pit if you don't have that sort of speed. Like he's extraordinarily fast. But people don't think of it because they think of it as, oh, you're a pole vaulter. You're not going to be fast, but it's like you need to be fast or you die. If he's not that fast, he'd be dead. Yeah, he ran a 10.58 in high school, and that was when he was jumping 2.5 feet shorter than what he's jumping right now.
I gotta go ahead and say 10.58 in high school, fully automatic, is pretty fast because I ran 10.58 in high school to win state. So that means me and Mondo would have been neck and neck.
Yeah.
So Mondo came to Alabama State Championship in '99 and won as a pole vaulter. I don't know if that means we that damn slow or he that good. I'm gonna have to go he that good then. I'm honest with you. I never even thought about the amount of speed that y'all would ever have to do to get down the runway. I mean, I guess it's still speeding force. So, damn.
Yeah. Like, you
I,
gotta have speed. If you're gonna catapult yourself 20 feet in the air, like you can't do that jogging. Like that ain't gonna, like, same way. Like, think about how much force you have to generate if you're a shot putter. Like, you can't just, you gotta like generate some freaking force. You have to have some speed to make those, to do those turns. Like, it just like long jump. Why are all the best long jumpers usually really good sprinters as well? Like what Carl Lewis, for example. Like, you gotta have a certain level of speed if you're gonna be that good at something. You can't just have good technique. My personal best is 15 feet 9 inches, Bella Jane.
You got some Mondo facts coming in from Eco Job. Eco Job must be a real pole ball fan.
Oh yeah. He's he said the best record that he ever broke was the family pole vaulting record. He's been vaulting since he was 5 or 4. Yeah, it's
I'm a bow.
Yeah.
Wait, because back with that last little comment, then we'll get ready to move on to the next section. But we asked about in our little chat, is he training at LSU or is that a rumor?
I'm not sure. Like, he honestly doesn't post that many things about his training. When he has, like, I've seen him like pole vaulting at the indoor LSU facility. I know that, I'm pretty sure his family like lives in Louisiana. And so I would guess so. I'm not sure. Yeah, his sister's there. She's a pole vaulter too. And so I would guess.
So Mondo lives in America.
Yeah, Mondo lives in the U.S., but he
okay.
doesn't compete for the U.S. Because of, I don't know. There's a rumor that the U.S. didn't like want to pay for his poles once, and he was like, "Screw you, I'm going to go compete for Sweden instead." And then that ended up being literally the worst decision in United States track and field history. So I hope to God that's not true, because if it is, then we're doomed. Yeah. He doesn't actually get to use, so the pole vault pit at his home in his house, he's outgrown it. He is
First of all, the fact that y'all just said this man got a pole vault pit in his house is just mind blowing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So no, he comes from a very, very athletic family. Like all of his brother, like one of his brothers competed at LSU, like played minor league baseball. Another one vaulted at LSU. Dad was an Olympian. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm still upset to this day that he's not competing for the U.S. Like, we fumbled the bag. That's something that USA track and field should be doing more of. Like, trying to recruit. Like, I wonder, hey, we're gonna, like, do they actually? I don't know. You were an athlete here, so maybe you have insight. Do they do they try to recruit these top level athletes? Like, my guess would be, like, if I was a Thing Mo,
it's not America.
Like, yeah, like would they try? Yeah, would they be like, hey, like a Thing Mo, don't compete for what I think South Sudan, compete for the U.S. instead, or like Rai Benjamin, he used to compete for what his parents' nation, and then he moved over to the United States. Like, is that like a thing? Like, or is that not a reality at all? Like, I have no idea.
It is because Bernard Lagat during my time did the same thing. But it's very few far in between that they do that. You know, because you got to think about it. I mean, America is pretty much stacked in damn near everything there is anyway. So there really has never been a reason to recruit because it's America, Jack. But I mean, like you said, Rob Benjamin, you know, Bernard Lagat from my days, if they do it, they want those athletes to come over. It's not like, you know,
yeah, it would have to be top level.
Like anything over there. They want those act like top, like it was almost like with Bernard Lagat. He was whooping our ass so much that they was like, "Can you please come run for us?" Like, you're in America, you're an American attorney, you know, your family's in America. Like, come on, baby, come on, switch teams for us. So Bernard Lagat, when he did it, it was like, whoa, damn, y'all really got tired of him whooping y'all ass that much. Yeah. They're like, hey man, you mind coming over here and running with us? So, you know, bring in I'm tired boss.
Not the do-rag. No way. Trying to get the waves spinning. Not the Dewey.
Why he look like he fresh from Crenshaw Mafia with a 40 off screen right now.
Yes, sir.
Hey, don't let none of these Crips in here see you out there. They gonna be looking for you, man. They don't give a damn about you being tired.
Yo, listen, man. I'm tired. I got a few minutes. Wanted to chime in. I heard part of what Colin was saying Mondo is a different animal. Everything Colin was saying was factual about the polls, and some poll voters I know travel with like 6, 7 polls around the world, which is crazy.
You know
Anything
what?
else,
I didn't know
else
that
that's
it was
going on?
7, but I did know that people would catch hell with certain airlines because of their polls.
Yeah.
No, the U.S. So the United States has an exclusivity right for like polls. Like they have to use like American or United. I can't remember what it is. But like there's some like airlines that specifically use. But there have been people that have had their polls broken. Like people will cut them in half, and like those polls ain't cheap. Like one poll, especially at their level, can cost like $1,000.
Yeah,
Like
them
no
polls are
joke.
expensive.
So yeah, they're like walking around with like 10K in a tube and putting like those things are expensive, like crazy expensive.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like a walking pole ball tonight. I got all the information. Well, I was ignorant as hell. Like I don't know how that works. Like all I know is they run down that runway and I watch them. And when they make it, I'm like, damn, that was pretty. And when they don't, I'm like, ooh, don't get hurt. that's me watching pole ball. Like, ooh, don't get hurt. Don't you get hurt. Don't you get hurt. God, come on, get over that pole. Please get over that pole. All right, so moving right along. Coach came in right on time. So, in case you were somewhere under a rock, under 2 rocks, Fred Kerley ran last week. Okay.
I'll fill up my water bottle. Be right back.
Go fill your water bottle. Look, this is for you, sir.
I'm listening.
Let me give me another shot. Let me give me another right time real fast. Because I know because I've been waiting on Colin for this. Colin, you see Colin trying to be up in the groove. Colin can't be
You're very crazy, man.
I was waiting on tonight. He came for me so bad. Now, I'm about to read to the people how Colin came at me. Hold on. Wait a minute, people. Okay, people. I need y'all to know, especially all the Colin groupies, I need y'all to know that when y'all
Colin
see
got
him
them
on the
groupies,
screen,
Yo, settle down,
he
bro.
do the whole pretty boy stuff on the screen. But when he ain't on the screen, he come talk to us so gangster and so rude about it. Like we like, man, let me look here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it before we even get into this Fred topic. Let me go find the disrespect that Colin gave me. And all I said was the man looked like he ran good. And then here come Colin talking about me, talking about I had a short leg, and talking about some.
Wait, what? I don't remember any of this. You airing out laundry. I don't even know I put in the washer. What are you talking about?
You said all that. Oh, I gotta find it, y'all. Okay, here you go. Do what the man had to say to me. I was like, Fred, could possibly do this. And we're gonna get to that. I said, and then Track World News says, so you're gonna criticize Fred for running fast in March too, right? See what I'm saying?
Oh, that. Yeah, I do remember that. I did say that.
All I said was the man looked good. And then here come pretty boy Colin. Oh, so you gonna criticize him too? I'm glad we in this topic, okay? So Fred Kerley runs 20.36. People, we all saw it. Here's what I'm gonna say to defend myself against that guy right there. Okay, that. Okay, I can't criticize Fred because 20.3 technically ain't fast. Okay, 20.3 ain't fast if you are a 19.8 runner. Okay, so because he's a 19.8 runner, he didn't really come out fast. He came out like 20.3. Okay, again, I have to use my numbers. That's equivalent to a 10.0 runner coming out of 10.5. That's not fast because you can go faster. 20.3 is a fast time for certain people. Okay, not Fred Kerley. So Fred Kerley runs 20.3. I am on the fence of saying, based off that 20.3 that he ran, somebody said it was a negative? Negative? Oh, okay, yeah. 20.3, 0.9. I knew Nat was gonna come with some fast anyway. Nat, listen, I'm talking to you and Colin. I guess it's the light bright on me tonight. It ain't fast because it's Fred shutting down. I don't care if he's shut down. I saw him wave to his mama. I saw him gonna get on the cell phone at 5 meters out. I saw him take a picture of himself and put it on Facebook when he crossed the finish line. I saw all of that. But that don't mean it's fast. Now, what way he possibly could have ran if he had not did all the showboating? I'm saying he probably would have went like easily 20.1, 20.2. So here's what I'm saying there. A lot of people get the misconception of showboating as it slows you down. All right. Showboating don't actually.
Hold up. Wait, Ray.
Huh?
No.
What?
We misconstrued in what I said.
What?
Because I wasn't criticizing what Fred ran. I wasn't talking about that with his 2030. Are you not going to bring up the first part of what he said he was going to run in the 400?
Of course not. Of course not gonna bring that up. Why would I bring that up? I gotta move the
That's
people.
what I was talking about.
Why would I bring that up? Colin, I'm not gonna bring that up. No, duh. But anyway,
I wasn't criticizing him running the
you was.
2030.
Yes, you was.
I was
Yes, you was.
criticizing what you said. And I was saying, if that happens, look, I'm not going to air anything out. All I'm going to say is, you can make the decision if you want to say what he's saying. If you want to say what event he said he's going to run, what time, that's up to you. All I'm going to say is, you said this man was going to run in insane time in a certain event. And I said, so if that man does that, are you going to say that, are you going to criticize that this man running fast, which the time that you said in the event that you said was insane, would have you criticized that the same way you criticized our young lady, Miss Aaliyah Hobbs, for running fast in the 60? And you said, hold on, Jack. No. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, I'm not criticizing this 2030. 2030 is fine. I don't care about that. I care about, I'm not going to say it, but you won't make me say it because you know damn well you misconstrued me fat.
Here's what I said, people. I said, I think Fred Kerley can go run 42. That's what I said.
There. Thank you. Put it out there.
Fred Kerley can run 42 seconds right now. That's what I said. All right. I'll tell him what I said. I said, you run 42. And I said, if you do run 42, technically it still ain't fast.
That's a world record, by the way. For any of you guys that aren't keeping score, 42 seconds would be a world record in the 400. So continue.
It would definitely be a world record, okay? It'll be a world record. But 42 to me, like I said, it ain't fast. That is strong, okay? That's strong, all right? It ain't fast.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
It ain't
Come
fast.
on.
It's
Come on, Coach.
all right? It's not fast. It's strong, okay? Because to me, if you're going to run a good 400, you got to have some strength. It ain't all about speed. Speed to me is 9.5. That's fast. That's real fast. 42 is a fast time, okay? It's a fast time. But if you're asking me, if you run 42 now, is it too early? No, it's not. But now, are you asking me if you run 42, can you run 41 later? Nope. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that either. What I'm saying is, I think he has the strength to run 42, but 42 ain't fast for Fred. It makes sense what I say.
No, it doesn't. It makes
no, it really don't.
It makes perfect sense. 42 ain't fast for Fred. 42 ain't fast. I don't think that's fast. I don't think it's fast.
You do know the world record is 43:03.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah.
Ray.
Wow. I know I'm tired. And like I said, I won't be on here too long. But dude, you about to give me a second energy with that crazy.
42 ain't fast in the 400. That's crazy.
No. See what you said, Colin? I didn't say that.
That's what you said.
I said 42 ain't fast for Fred. That's what I said. I didn't
42
say
is fast for Fred.
It's a PR by nearly a second.
Yeah.
He literally will PR by a whole second.
But it's not fast.
Put it this way. If Rob Benjamin runs 42, that's fast. That's fast to me. That's fast, okay? That's fast. Fred Kerley runs 42, that's strong. That's to me, that's strong.
Listen, Ray, you got Mrs. Cap looking at you like you crazy right now. Okay.
Hey, Mom. How you doing? Hey, Mom.
Hey. She said hi. Mama Cap is at the crib.
I'm just saying. Based on the person, 42 ain't fast.
See, Ray, I know you don't believe this. Actually, I know this is part of the.
We
This is
talking
what
about
you
that.
think.
You know I don't believe
Ray,
it.
I'm
We
too.
went back and
Ray,
forth in the private chat about it. I said the same thing in the private chat.
Ray, you
I
can't
don't
fake a
think
fake. No, see, this is what. See, look, this is how you know Ray, the best showman on track and field. This is why, because he knew that if he said that in the chat, that he knew I was gonna call him out on it. He knew it because I'm the stat guy. He's pulling up a stat that is bullshit and he knows it. So he pulls out this stat, knowing I'm gonna say something, also knowing that we're gonna have to talk about it on live, and then also knowing everyone in the comments is gonna say that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So really, you're just trying to win your Oscar. So nice try. Next topic, please. You ain't winning this damn Oscar because I know you don't believe it. There's no way in hell you believe running a 42, which is the world record, is not fast. There's no way in hell you believe that. Just don't believe it.
Y'all don't understand how I'm saying it. That's all it is. What I'm saying
I know how you saying it. It still ain't true.
If Fred Kerley puts up 42, I'm not saying that's fast. I'm saying that's strong, okay? If Rob Benjamin puts up 42, I'm saying that's fast. I'm not saying that's strong, okay? I'm saying Fred's strength should get him to 42, not his foot speed. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Think about it. Okay, I can't use that one. I can't use that now. I was about to go with because that's that logic I was about to say about both, but it ain't gonna work. It only gonna work on this side.
Ray, what's LB got to say in the chat?
Okay, watch this.
Ray,
This is my question then. Watch this right here. Fred's fastest is 9.7, right? That's his fastest 100 meter, right?
9.76, right?
Is he running 9.76 splits the whole time around the track?
No, like no one would.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's not his
You
fastest.
expect me to
I got to tell y'all, like, goddamn, that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm determining speed. I determine the 400 as strength, not speed. Like speed to me is 100, 200.
You just said you gotta
be strong to run 42, Jack. Strong.
But you just said if Rye Benjamin did the same thing, it would be fast. So if Rye Benjamin does it, it's fast.
You know how far Rye Benjamin is.
But you gotta be.
I love you, baby. You know I love you. You know how far he is from 42. He would have to run fast to do that. He ain't got that type of strength. He got to run fast to do 42.
Ray tends to take things
Watch this.
To the middle of the deepest part of the ocean.
I'm gonna stop it and then we'll go on to the next topic.
That's what he does.
Mike Tyson, right?
Look at her face.
Powerful, right?
Look at her face.
No one believes you, Ray. You saying bullshit.
Mama, I'm trying to get it out. Mama, y'all ain't let me get it out. I'm trying to get it out. Okay. I'm going slow with this. Think about it. Okay. You got Mike Tyson and you got Cassius Clay, right? Mike Tyson could knock you out, but he would do it with power. Still a knockout. Cassius Clay would knock you out, but he would do it with speed, but still knockout. That's a difference. I'm saying Fred can hit it off of power, not speed. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, Trayvon just texted me and said that, yo, what is Ray talking about right now?
Yeah, he asked me who my distributor is, who I get my weed from.
That's not legal in Texas yet, so y'all better keep that on the DL with y'all. Y'all on some crazy shit.
Oh no, Mama, you gotta agree with me. Everybody can't not agree with me. Okay, get off me then. Let me ask you how this: can he go 42?
Look, I'm not gonna tell Fred he can't do.
Well, hold on, I'm gonna say it again. Based on that 20.3 that you saw, not Fred. I'm just saying, based on what you saw, do you think he can? That's what I'm talking about.
There's 40 people saying no. That's stupid. He finds the one that's like, I believe
one believer. One believer. What Jesus say? You need one believer, and then
even Jesus had 12. What are you talking about?
He started with one, and that one really got 11 more. Okay, Emojim, go get us 11 more, please. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Based on the 2030 y'all saw, do y'all think he can hit 42?
So his 2030 was very smooth, and he pulled up with celebrating like 30 meters left. So yes, well, I might sneeze. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I hate when that happens. But so based off his 2032, the fact that he was like celebrating like 10, 20 meters out, whatever it is, like makes me think like, yeah, he could do it, because he probably, if he wanted to run faster, he probably could have ran a 19, maybe like a 19.9, 19.8, something like that, probably somewhere around there. If you're doing that this early in the season, like, yeah, there's a possibility, but it depends on how often is he going to run the 400, like, is he only going to run it like 2 or 3 times? If you only run it 2 or 3 times and do the 100 every other time, like, that's just not going to bode well for your chances. So I think it depends on a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Somebody's going to run 42 seconds. We just don't know when. I highly doubt Fred is trying to run 42 seconds in March. I believe, he put up a post today. I'll give him 44. I'll give him 44-24 or 44-4 to open up with.
Damn, you don't think he can open up with 43?
Nah, Fred is caught. Fred, I don't think Fred wants to open up with 43. I think 43 in March, bro. Now I ain't gonna never say never, man, because look, Michael Norman opened up with the fastest quarter, and that was in April. He ran 43-4, breaking Michael Johnson's record when Michael Johnson ran 43 point at his own invitational meet down in Baylor. So who's to say? I'm just kind of going off of, just playing it safe. I guess that's a safe number for me, but 43 seconds right now. Now I don't think he's gonna do that right now.
So you don't think he can do it now, but you think he can run 42?
He can run 42. I mean, and somebody's going to do it. I mean, hell, look, the world record's 43.03. No one thought Michael Johnson's record was going to get touched. And we thought it was going to stand for like at least another 10 years. And it got broke. So who knows? But 43 right now, only because history says it's never happened before, I'm gonna gamble on that. That has never happened. Now, if he goes out there and he does it, then cool. Now, had he opened up with like 19.7, then I'd be like, yeah, you know what? He may have a shot. He may
But
have
do
a
you
shot
think that he
43
could have been
seconds.
at 19.7 if he had actually ran?
I'll be right back.
Probably. I mean,
Right.
who knows? I mean, who really knows?
Because based
Fred.
on what I saw in that race, if you notice it, off the curb, he was not leading at all.
Nah.
So he only hit it from like what 110 to maybe 40 out. So he really only hit a gear for like 50 meters.
Right.
Call it that. Because let's just call it what it is. I'm not saying them Australian guys are slow, but Fred, you coming out the curve behind them? Are you playing? Like,
he's gonna, wherever he goes next, whenever he decides to run the 200 next, he gonna drop like 19.8. He's gonna drop something crazy, and more than likely, I know he want to get that rematch with Michael Norman, so that'd be pretty dope. Michael Norman asked for that rematch last year, so hopefully we can get it again. And I think Fred Kerley wants to take out Noah Lyles too. I think he really want to take out Noah Lyles. I think that right there will be a notch in his cap because look, I'm gonna be honest with you. He owns Michael Norman in the 400. He owns him. If we just talk about domestic athletes alone, he already owned Marvin. Marvin his property, and I say that jokingly. You know what I'm saying? I say that jokingly. I know Marvin's on here. In 3, 2, 1, he's gonna make a comment. He already owns the 100 in the United States. Got to give him that. But I do think Fred is crazy enough to try to take out Noah Lyles. And believe you me, if there's one person I believe that can do it, it's him because he has the speed, he has the strength, he has the speed endurance, he has the speed maintenance, he has the speed reserve. Him and Michael Norman have the total package. They just got to lock in you know, they have to now believe that the 200 is their baby because Noah Lyles believes that the 200 is baby. So his body and his mind automatically gears them to run super fast in that 200. So once they put their mind, like literally, once they put their minds to it, ain't no telling what that man gonna do with the 200. I know for a fact he wants Noah's head, and then he's gonna throw the crown to the crowd.
He kind of want everybody's head. So, but
Yeah,
I
but
do know
I think Noah's head
he won't
be a little different.
Well, you gotta think about it though. Shit, damn near all of them want Noah head now. He did that. He did that to himself. Like, he on top of the block for everybody.
Yeah.
You know? So, but I do know that use the other one. I do know that on March 11th, Fred's running. I do know that much. He's running on March.
Is he in Australia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then by March 11th, he'd been down there for damn near a month.
Yeah.
So whatever his body gonna look like, need to look like, come March 11th. Well, put it this way: as far as right now, you know, we definitely know that it's not his prime. We know that whatever he does on March 11th has nothing to do with the season. I'm just saying, based on the fact that he's been there long enough, he's got acclimated now. So whatever we see on March 11th is what he actually got versus the 20.3 doing this, yada, yada, yada. That track me to tell us where he's really at, and I think that's going to tell where he's at going forward in this season too. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, it's still February. It ain't March till tomorrow. Like, literally, it ain't March till tomorrow. And switching topics, but then talking about running fast right now. But I want to stay on this indoor part, though, before I get to the rest of them, which is weird for me to say because the segment I want to talk about is the Jamaicans, right? Y'all know I love Jam Rock. No, I love Jam Rock. Anyway, we ain't got to go through all that. But it's kind of hard for me to get excited.
About those outdoor 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Because we had the King Blake 42, Seville at 42, Tina Clayton, 702. My question is, without me signing this way, are any of these impressive? Like in reality?
I think the babies, the twins. I'm more impressed with them. I'm more impressed with them. With the fellas, I'm really not. But watching the first one, I think that was Tia. The way she was looking in her run, man, like, she gonna be a problem. Like I try to warn y'all. I said, you think when Shelly decided, remember she put out there on IG for the world to see that 2024, that's our swan song. She's retiring after 2024.
Mm-hmm.
I said, hey, them 100-meter titles ain't going nowhere. I said, you got them two babies who I've been following since they were 13, 12, 13, 14 years old, man. They're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. And both of them look good. But the one who ran in the first heat, because I saw the video, she looked powerful, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always one twin that's probably good on the high school level. And then one of them, the one that's not that good, ends up surpassing them. You know what I'm saying? But both of them on the same level right now, which is scary.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of them take that fourth spot for the women's 100 for Jamaica. I wouldn't be surprised.
I was impressed with the 702. Not even gonna lie. Like, I mean, at any point in time, at 18 years old, if you can do that, win dated or not, like, that's impressive. That's impressive.
It was into a headwind.
Huh?
It was into a headwind.
That's definitely impressive. Now, the 42s, I'm not impressed with that. I'm not impressed with that is because, for one, let's just call it what it is. Y'all are professional athletes, okay? You know what you're doing. You know how to drive. You know how to run a damn 60. You know that. So right now, to me, that's a workout. You should be coming through in 6'4". Like, we're getting ready to start going outside to where if you ain't coming through in 6'3", 6'4", you ain't no 10.099 runner no way. So I wasn't really impressed. I'm more impressed with 6'4s indoors because you ain't got no wind, you ain't got no oxygen, and you got a whole damn wall coming up to where your brain is like, I can't actually hit it. So to me, when you look at stuff like Trayvon 642 versus they 642, not the same 642. Nowhere even close. Not even remotely close. Not even in the same ballpark. When you look at I think something like, Coleman's 6'4" run is more impressive than the 642. Based on, again, there's no oxygen inside. This is not. You can't get enough blood oxygen for your hemoglobin level to actually allow your body to go. You get that outside. Whether it's a tailwind, headwind, whatever, everything about outside is always gonna be faster outside. So to me, I'm more impressed with, and I want to get into that Texas Tech whole slew of what they doing. I'm more impressed with what Texas Tech is doing with they 6'4" mids and 6'4" highs than I was with the 642s outside by them. Colin?
Yeah, like I couldn't care less about outdoor 60s, man. Like,
Yeah, for real.
Bro, it's just like I don't care at all. If you're gonna run a 60, run it indoors against other people. Like, yeah, it's a different scenario. Like you said, the mind, like I'm curious, like how would the 60, if everyone ran a 60 and there was like 50 meters to slow down instead of literally 5. Like with those, you have to run a 60, then like you have 2 more steps, and then you got to run uphill, and then you got to hit a wall. You think your mind's gonna allow you to like run as fast as you can through the line and do that? Like, no, it's not. And so it's like it's 2 completely different things. Like it'd be like that's why, like, if people tried to compare, like, when Atlanta's going to have the 150-meter race, like, on a straightaway or a 200-meter race on a straightaway, like, those times are going to be faster than if you were to run a 150 just normal. Because, like, you have a curve, and this one you don't have a curve. Like, there's just physical things and mental things. Like, and I don't know. I've never cared about outdoor 60s.
Me neither. I don't know this to be factual, so somebody in the comments can tell me whether I'm right or wrong, but I've only known Jamaica to do that.
Yeah.
Like I've never known anybody else to actually do outdoor 60s like that.
They do that.
And
They
count it like it's a track meet or whatever.
They do that in California. They do it in California on the high school level.
Yeah, because they don't have indoor tracks, so there's not a lot of indoor tracks over there.
And some
same like Texas too.
And some of the JUCOs, they probably hold 1 or 2 meets where they do indoor events outside.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't think that's, to me, I don't think that's fair, at all. Like, hell, if I got to run my 60 inside, then you got to run yours inside too. And if you run it outside, don't even post that you ran a 60 because you didn't run a 60. You ran you ran under 100-meter dash outside. Speaking of, did we talk about outside? What's his name?
Omanyala? Ferdinand Omanyala?
I'm sorry. Since I started calling him Alexis, I can't never remember his name for real.
Now, what did he run?
Shit, he ran fast twice.
9.8, right? Let me pull it up.
86 and then backed it up with like 81. Or 84. It was something crazy. Like he went 86. And then he came back and went.
Ferdinand Omanyala.
Somebody tell us in the comments.
I'm opening it right now.
Yeah, look it up. It was something crazy.
So he just ran outdoor. Where is it? I guess season's best. Wait, I'm not seeing it on his. It's not on World Athletics.
They probably not counting it. Shit, it might not be like one of them. You know how they doing it now. Like you got. Hey, somebody in the comments put it on. Nat, where you at, baby?
Yeah, I'm seeing people say 9.86 and 9.82 or 9.83.
Yeah, Nat said he went 86, 95, 81.
Yeah, they're not counting them though. They said, "Nice job."
And where was this ran? What country was this ran in?
He was at home.
Kenya.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah.
He was in Africa. He was in Africa. So
has he broken 10 seconds anywhere away from the continent of Africa?
Here, let me see. Let me get his all-time top 10 performances.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so He ran 977 in Kenya, 985 in Kenya. He ran a 986 in Austria, and then a 99, a 99,
That
a
86 in
9.
Austria, I think that was when he was chasing behind Trayvon, and Trayvon went like 72 at the end of the season, and Trayvon was like, "That track fast as hell."
Yeah, so he's only run sub 10 in Kenya, and then in one meet, he ran a 986 and a 996 in Austria. So not too many.
No, and all his Diamond League meets were 10-0s, huh?
Because so he's run sub 10 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Wait, when it says, wait a minute. When it says an H on your name, that means hand time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 sub 10s that are legit, and then he's got 1, 2, 3 hand times. He has a hand timed in 2022? How are you Jesse Owens was getting hand timed.
Oh, hold on, baby. We saving that. I know you're ready.
I'm ready. But when I see a professional athlete, an Olympian, that is getting hand times in 2022,
unacceptable.
what the hell are we doing?
Very unacceptable. Why are you even running at that track meet?
That's practice. If you're a pro, like I got hand times when I was at my middle school dual meets, and you're getting it as a professional? That's insane.
Yo, quick story. We was doing a call with Lance Brahman last Wednesday, and he told the story that Tyson Gay did a 24-9 250, and I just started doing the math in my head, and I just got sick to my stomach. Like, bro, you know how fast 24 seconds in the 250 is? Listen, I know it's factual because the year he won the 100 at Worlds, I was at NCAAs with my Iowa State team, and him, Wallace, and the other dude who I keep forgetting his name, but he got the bronze medal in the 400 hurdles. They were doing a workout. Tyson Gay had on a track jacket, a big puffy track jacket, and he had a 180 at the tail end of his relay. The tail end of his workout. He did a 17-second 180 on the indoor bank track out on lane 1. Let that wash over y'all real quick. Tyson, listen, forget what y'all know about. Forget 2013, 2003 to 2009. Tyson was a different animal, yo. Different. He was a different animal, man.
I don't think people understand how fast that dude really is, and how fast he was with mechanical issues.
Yeah.
Like how fast he was and didn't know how to start, didn't know how to really drive. How fast he was, just shit.
If anybody would have broken the American record, if I would have put my money on it, I would have thought Tyson would have broken first.
What do you mean in the 200?
Yeah. I'm surprised he did. I'm surprised
I knew he was going to get
19.5.
I didn't think he was ever getting 200 though. I knew he was going to get that 100 record. That 200, I just didn't see it because he was so fast. I know how weird that may sound, but what I mean by so fast is like sometimes Tyson would run so damn fast he couldn't go no faster. So his speed distribution was like it was rigged. Like, bro, do you know you had like 11th gear and you got there so fast? Like, think about the New York race. And look back on top of it, think about the New York race when he went 19.5. He caught everybody in the curve. Sir, you ain't gonna go too much faster than that because of what I like to say, speed distribution.
Yeah, he kind of just stabled out, like he just held it.
Right.
So,
but back to Omanyala. So let me ask y'all this: Omanyala runs 9.8 right now. What does that mean for when it matters?
he ain't gonna run fast. He ain't gonna run fast when it matters. I guarantee
you.
He's out.
You don't think this is you?
He's out. He's gonna be out in the He's gonna be out in the semifinals.
Bro, what was that comment that was on the photo that said Ferdinand Omanyala and Trey are the king of running fast when it don't matter? That was hilarious.
And
That was
I had to
so
do
funny. I
professional.
laughed. That was hilarious.
If it was a record for running the fastest time, well, it don't matter, baby. Yeah.
I had to do professional clapback at him though, man, because I'm like, come on, man. Trey got medals, and Trey never. I take that back. There's only one time Trey actually went into a major championship as the favorite. That was the year he didn't make it out to summer. That was 2020 Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It was
man.
still just like that comment. You know, jokes don't have to be completely true. It's still hilarious. But yeah, I don't have him in my top 8. In the like, there's a ton of people that are deserving to be in the like. I think there's 9 people or 9, maybe even 10 that could be in it. I don't have him in it personally, but I don't know. He could, like, is it a possibility? Like, yeah, sure. Like, he's fast and his times make you like give him a chance. Like, he has a fighting chance to be it. I wouldn't bet it, but he could, I guess.
Outside the Americans, there's gonna be, I give it one Jamaican. The grass automatically has a lane, so you can skip that E or E.
Mm-hmm.
And
so, are you saying all 4 from the U.S. are going to make it
to the finals?
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 from the U.S.
All 4. So all 4 of them.
That's
the
fair.
grass. A Jamaican's gonna make it. And
Italian.
I believe one of the British athletes is gonna make it. Either Reese Prescott or Mr. Falstar himself. He won't make it. And I don't know.
Jacobs. You don't think? Look, I don't think he's gonna win. I don't think he's gonna get a medal, but he's going to. He has to make that.
When it comes time for like the world champs and all that, I don't see 9 people being better than a healthy Jacobs. I don't.
Yeah, he has to make the final.
Yeah,
like, I gotta give him some
respect. Finals. Now he might get like 8th or 9th, but I don't have him not making the finals.
Yeah, I gotta give him some respect.
Yeah, I don't have that. Nat say he ain't making it. Nat say he ain't making it. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I think an Asian sprinter is gonna make it, like Su Biang or somebody.
Su, like 43 years old.
Hey, listen. Su Biang. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite athletes, man.
Berlin.
Su was running before Ray. What are we talking about?
Su will find a way, man. If he makes the final, I wouldn't be surprised.
I would.
And that's who. You know who's gonna be my dark horse to make the final? Hakeem Sonny Brown.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm not gonna disagree with that at all. I'm not at all. I'm not gonna disagree with that at all. I promise you I'm not.
Right. But look, hey, fellas, I gotta do this significant other thing, man. Tired, boss.
Sir, you didn't get some rest. You've been on that road and everything, and then we about to wrap up anyway, because we about to go into the college talking. So, we just let Colin run his mouth, and then, he got
Is NCAA's this weekend, or is it next weekend? All right, so I'm looking. That show will have to be talk about previews or what we think's gonna win, because
that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Coach, go get you some rest, and then me and Colin gonna wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's it.
Sir, it's literally that part of the show right now to where we get to talk about College Corner. So, shit, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there was a ton
Julian Alfred. We start there.
Julian Alfred. So unless Julian Alfred has I unfortunately didn't update the women's Bowerman list. I put the men's up 2 days ago. I forgot to do the women's because I've been putting in like 13-hour days the last 3 days. So I'm sorry. I've been tired. I haven't done shit. My bad. I'm tired. I'm gonna get it up. I'll have it soon. But unless Julian Alfred has the biggest collapse of NCAA history outdoors, she is going to be the Bowerman winner. She has had pretty much the perfect indoor season as a college athlete. it doesn't get like more perfect. She's undefeated in the 60. She's broken the national record like 5 times. Like has the best indoor season you could possibly have. Like she is very, very good. I think she definitely makes the final. Could she medal? I need to see her in the 100. I need to see her in the 100 first before I start saying that she can medal. But she's doing everything possible so far. She's crazy right now.
This is actually a good question, so we're gonna get to that here in a minute. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's actually a good question. While we talking about Julian Alfred. So here's what I noticed from watching, because I watched Julian's race. I ain't watch somebody else. I watched her race. I'm actually a fan of her. I became a fan of her last year, outdoor, when I actually first got a chance to see her run when she won or whatever. I'm noticing progression differences in her from last year to this year. And what I mean by progression differences is she's definitely more powerful this year. I see her power being the reason for her speed being so fast. With that being said, I have to look at it from, okay, well, coaching staff, everything, where she's at. The Julian Alfred I'm looking at right now is faster than the one that I saw last year. Okay, the one that I saw last year won NCAA outdoor, and what she went with 10-8,
something like that.
10-8. So when you put it into perspective, it's like, is Kerry's record still safe?
Like, it's on watch. Like, you can't disagree. Like, with the person that just broke the 60-meter record 4 times, you're gonna tell me someone that broke a record that Sha'Carri couldn't even touch. She didn't have that. She couldn't have ran that in college.
Mm-hmm.
And this person just in another sprint event just did that. That has also proved herself to be electric outdoors. And then the NCAA championship is going to be on that same track, which is her home track. Like, and she's going to have 4 chances to run because she's running at home 4 times or 3 times outdoors, which is, we know that's an insane fast track. It's like, you can't just say, oh yeah, the record's automatically gone. Like, it's not, she's not at that level yet. But to say that she can't do it is disingenuous. Like, she has the opportunity. She could, and it would be on world record watch. Not world record, but NCAA record watch.
Hold on. Before we go any further, Nat say I got her splits. Nat, I've been so damn busy, I ain't even. Wait. Okay, I think I found them. Wait. Nat, no, you didn't. You sent me Hobbs. I don't have. No, you didn't send me Julian Alfreds. You didn't send Alfreds. I got Hobbs. So you can send it if you want to. Here's what I'm saying. If Julian Alfred was to run 1069 with a 1.8 tailwind, I would not be shocked. I wouldn't at all. Now, the reason why I'm saying I would not be shocked is because when I see Julian Alfred run, do you know who she actually reminds me of? She reminds me of Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. Okay, Shelly Ann Fraser-Price is powerful. She's the Mummy Rocket. The Mummy Rocket is strong and powerful. Julian Alfred reminds me of her, a little taller, but runs with a whole lot of power. That power that they generate ain't gonna come back. It ain't gonna slow down either. So based on everything you saying, like she broke the 6-meter world record 4 times, I believe if she can do that, she won't get no slower the next 40. And if she extend that drive phase out, I mean, that's the only thing that's going to make anybody be able to go faster than Sha'Carri. You got to put some power into their tracks. Power.
Because she's also a 22-2 200-meter runner inside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. So you're running great in the 2 races you need to be fast at in order to have a fast 100. Like, you're doing that, like with the 60 and the 200. So it's got to be on watch. I mean, she's a 1/10 of a second faster than the entire field in the 60. being a tenth of a second faster than someone in a 60-meter race is ridiculous. So yeah, she's gearing up to have an amazing outdoor season for sure.
Networking fast back there. He sent us the stats. So here go her stats from this year. So with her breakdown, her 704, she came through the 30 at 414. Her last 30 was 290. Her 702, she came through at 414 again, and then her 30-60 was 288. Her third race at New Mexico, she came through at 413 to the 30, and then 287 30-60. And Big 12 Championship, the first one, she went 415 to the 30, and then her 30-60 was 288. Her 697, she went 4.12, and then backed that up with 285. Her 50-60, 0.95.
Like she can do it. Like it's easy as that. Like, I mean, it's not like it ain't gonna be no walk in the park. Like that record is out there, but she has the chance to do
she
it.
definitely got the chance. Her looking at her and then looking at her season progression is saying we're training through this because I'm not going fast. I'm not doing this. Everything is just a slow, consistent up. Put it this way. I'm gonna go on record right now and say it. If she don't break the record, I personally feel like she didn't give it all she had. Or however y'all want me to explain it and say it, but I think right now, for her to not get that record, that means there's something that's not going on right with the program. I say like that. Coach, you know I love you. Shout out to you. But that's what I'm saying. Is like when you got somebody like Julian Alfred, who you already know is fast. She ran fast last year. She's running faster right now. There's no way for her to not go any faster. And again, that 7.0, that 6.9 she ran, she didn't. Now watch this. Yeah, I know I love Aaliyah, but I'm gonna compare the two. I told y'all when Aaliyah ran her 6.9, I felt like she ran it because she got up out of her drive phase fast. She cut her drive phase short and hit it. Julian Alfred is actually driving powerful to that 60. Ain't cutting them short. Ain't coming up at 10 to hit no gears. She's driving and then going. She's doing what Maurice Green did to the 60, which is I'm going to run a fast 60, but I'm really driving to the 60. So when I'm looking at that right there, I'm like, she's not going to slow down because her speed distribution is going through that 60. She's not. So the way I see it is she has one more gear that she can actually hit when she come up out that 40 to 60 and transition through it to where I'm on the fence with you, Colin, because of where it's at, and she got 4 times. If the good Lord give her some good weather and a 1 point anything, that record gone.
Mm-hmm.
That record gone.
Yep.
That record gone. If she get 88 degrees, 1.7.
Yeah, she ran a 10.81 last year when she was running 704s. Right, that was her best. She had 10.81 when she was running 704, and her 200 was a 23.21. Her PR was a 23.2.
And she's ran what?
Right?
And
she ran a 22.26 indoors this year.
Baby. Come on, they're already telling you that's telling you now, like, no, I'm not going to die in this 100. Not. Oh Lord.
It could happen early in the season. I wouldn't be surprised if the record goes down like in April, like first meet of outdoors. Like a lot of we see a lot of records that go down like in the beginning of the outdoor season and then not a whole lot through the middle and then at the championship because it's usually like because you're coming off of that peak from the NCAAs, and so some people might still be in that peak out, in that first week of outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
She might still be there, and we could see something go down.
Texas Relay is going to tell it. Texas Relay is going to tell it. And what I'm about to tell it is, if she get out there and run 10.7 anything, bye-bye record. And what I mean by that is, you think she's going to get slower by the time she get to NCs? She's not. I'm predicting when she get to Texas relays, I think she's going to give us a 10-7. I think we'll get a 10-7 at Texas relays. Now, I'm not talking about no 10-7 low. I mean, like 78, 79. I got her between, at Texas relays, good weather. I got her between 77 and 79. And if she does that, oh, yeah, when they come back around the second time, you can go on and get the books ready.
Yeah. Put the name on the board already.
Yeah, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Now, switch over. We had another record in that collegiate. American record. Talitha.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Talitha Diggs. So before we get to that one, you got to talk about the first person. Radisat Adelke. I butchered the hell out of her name.
Welcome to my lab. Welcome
to it. Sorry, I butchered the hell out of your name. But so she breaks the national record at, like, let's say 1 o'clock. So she breaks the 400-meter national record. Woman from Texas runs a 50.44. Fantastic. Congrats. Like, amazing fast time. 54.4. Extraordinarily impressive. And then an hour later, Talitha comes around and drops a 50.15.
Wait. Start over. So the record was broken.
Mm-hmm.
And then Talitha came and broke it again.
Yes.
So you mean to tell me my record didn't stand no longer than like a heat?
Yeah, that record was there for like a cool minute. Like that Rashidat. All right, there you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. People are saying it's wrong. I'm literally looking at it at Tefers right now, dude.
You mean to tell me somebody went and did damn near the record or got the record and then didn't even get a chance to hold on to it from the same track meet?
Shit was gone.
That's crazy. That's the day I quit running. I quit. Jesus, I quit. Like, what is that? Like, I got the record. No, you don't.
Yep. Talitha dropping bombs. Like 50.15 is ridiculous indoors. Her PR in college, it's 49.99. I think she ran faster at Worlds or USA's, but that doesn't count because she wasn't NCAA. So it's like she's running ridiculous. Like she's putting up video game numbers right now. And like I don't think she could win in the 200. She could definitely come. I think she could potentially go top 3 in the 200. But I mean,
who are you talking about?
Talitha. If for NCAAs, she could in the NCAAs, not USA's.
No, I mean, I'm talking about NCAAs. You think she can get top 3 in 200 NCAAs?
She could. I mean, she ran 22.61 indoors, and right now that would put her. She's 4th, and the other 2 women that have done it at altitude. 22.33 with Julian Alfred and 22.59 with the same woman we just talked about in the 400 who had the record for a cup of coffee. So she could do it in favor of Feely, who right now is the 2nd fastest time. So she could. I mean, I don't know what the schedule's like, if it's helpful for someone doing the 2-4 double. But it's a possibility for her.
2-4 double is hard at NCs. Because you got to keep in mind, if you're going to do a 2-4 double, that means you're also doing a 4x4.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's definitely not easy. But I have no idea what the schedules are like. I don't know what the coaches are trying to do to. Oh, she scratched the 200? Oh, thank you for letting me know, Melissa. Appreciate it. So I guess she scratched the 200, which sucks. Would have loved to see her do multiple events, but she's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Just in the world with 400s, like I'm loving how she's been progressing. She's had an amazing start of her collegiate career. I bet you this is her last year at Florida. I bet you she goes pro after this.
You think so?
Yeah, because she was a U.S. champion. She made the final as a freshman in college. She'll probably win NCAAs in the 400 indoors this year. She'll probably win it in the 400 outdoors next year. And she has a really good chance at being a Bowerman finalist. It's going to be hard to be there, but that's everything you need to do. I very well could see her moving on. Now, the reason maybe not is because NIL money is crazy. And I don't know and your brand is bigger as a collegiate athlete, which is
Mhm.
why a lot of athletes, if it was more lucrative to be a pro athlete, more people would become pros. But
Mhm.
it's more lucrative to be a college athlete because the marketing is
Especially
so much
somebody like
better.
her and with that family name, you already know. Like,
Yeah, because you have Florida
mhm.
reposting you and putting you on the stories, and you have that big brand and name and face
Mhm.
on the jersey, and everyone knows your schedule, where you're competing. You're going to be on ESPN. Like, you have all of that, and then when you turn pro, like, it's a step down, unfortunately, which makes no sense in our sport, but it's legitimately a step down. And so, yeah, do you want to stay as a college athlete, collect all that NIL money, get you're around your friends? Like, that's nice too, where you're just you're hanging out with your friend, like you're a
Mhm.
college kid, like a lot of stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if she turned pro. She's got the talent for it. So
I don't think she would go pro just yet, based on
why?
everything that you're saying, and based on the money situations. I mean, we already talked about that, like what's going on with the people that's already pro who trying to get money and got money. So I don't think that this year she would come out. I think that she would probably go back and finish. And then again, based on, like, when you talk about Talitha Diggs, she don't need the money per se. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of athletes who want to go pro. Again, you got to think about her family name in track and field. It's like, I've been in track and field forever anyway. So I don't have to be in no hurry because everybody knows who I am because of my family. Like, literally, like, they know who I am. So I think she may end up just riding it out. Like, I mean, if I was her, I wouldn't go pro. Like, why? Why don't you go pro right now? Why do I want to deal with those stresses and those headaches and those contracts when right now I can make money not doing that, and I'm on campus living my life like you say with my friends. I'm Miss Popular, and I want to turn all that in just to go put on somebody's uniform right now. Nah, I'm gonna wait. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All I do know is whatever decision she does make is going to be the right one, because
yeah.
she's got like 7 family members that were professional track and field athletes
And
that
that's what
all
I'm saying.
know
Well, I'm like,
exactly what's the best thing to do. So
exactly.
I have no idea from the
Mhm.
outside in, but their family. So like, if she goes pro, then it's like, okay, it made more sense to go pro. If she stays in college, then it's like, okay, it made more sense
Yeah.
to stay in college. So she's got the support system and the knowledge.
She got a support system like Bronny James. Like, yeah, I'm in
Yep.
school, but
My
trust me,
dad's LeBron, so I know
come
exactly what I
on.
got to do to get where I got to be.
Y'all ain't got to worry about it. Like, I'm already set. I'm already straight. My family been there, done that. So I see her being that exact same way. You know, and kudos to her. Like, I love Talitha. Like, I love the fact that she just competes and she smiles. That's it for me. That's all I care about. Compete, win, smile, wave at the crowd, go home. I think what she brings and will bring in the future is that Allison that we had with Allison.
I could see her being an Allison Felix type name. I could
yeah,
100%
I
see
see
it.
her being that, like having that name, having that type of, like Jeremiah Clark, like her family. I think she's been groomed to be that person, literally. Like, you're going to be this person. You're going to be the future.
She's very likable. She's very nice.
Exactly. Extremely likable. Like, very likable. So, and then that's marketable. That's marketable. And then her story, again, good enough. You know. What else happened in college track and field that we missed?
Terrence Jones, he ran this to remind people that may not remember. This is the guy, Texas Tech guy. Last year, he dropped that insane time that a lot of people thought. Yeah, that a lot of people thought was a false start that didn't get called back at Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
He came back, ran a 6:46. Was that what it was? 6:48. Ran a 6:46. Sorry, in the prelims ran 6:46. In the 60. And so he's looking really good to potentially be a champion there. Yeah, and he was celebrating with like 5 or so meters left.
Mm-hmm.
But he was probably the next biggest thing. Also, Britton Wilson ran the 800. So that's interesting. She ran the 800 at the conference championship.
The hell?
It was like her third 800, yeah.
Yeah, I can't put that together.
Well, here, let me show you what she ran before you start doing that. 'Cause she ran a pretty decent time. Where is it? Britton Wilson, sixth fastest time in the NCAA right now. She ran a 2:02.13.
That ain't bad. That ain't
Yeah.
bad. Whoop a damn.
So, because I'm thinking like, hey, if you're going to want to have that 400-meter hurdle strength, if you want to be able to compete with Sydney McLaughlin, you either got to be faster than her or you got to be strong.
Stop.
Look, let me talk. Let me finish.
Let
me finish my thing.
You cannot
If you want to compete
with Sydney McLaughlin in the same sentence, sir.
she's not going to beat her. Like I've been very clear that no one's beating Sydney McLaughlin.
Compete means we here
But
together.
If you're competing in the end, like if your goal is to beat this person, and so if she wants to beat that person, you have to either A, be faster, B, be stronger, C, be both. And so training in the 800 is going to help her out in the 400 hurdles. Will she beat Sydney? No. But like being like, you have to build that strength. And so I think seeing her build the strength in the 800 is great to see how you continue throughout, the rounds, the hurdles, and everything like that. She scratched the 88. Do they have the man, I missed all this. Where do they have the heat sheets for who's doing what? Because I need to see.
Well, I don't even think they out yet, are they? Because NC.
Well, then how are these people seeing that people are scratching?
I guess they got their instant street better than we do.
Let me look this up. What the hell?
Hey, okay.
I got no idea, but yeah. So I thought it was interesting how she was doing that. Could be exciting, but
it will be. It will be exciting. While we talking about college track though, that Texas Tech, damn, dude, I want to know.
Yeah.
How the hell they got that many scholarships,
bro? It's that NIL money. You don't get. It's like, hey, look, we'll put you on a partial scholarship of $10,000. And then we will get a booster or whatever to give you all this NIL money. The same way that all these Alabama be getting all these players and Texas be signing all these players because hey, yeah, not everybody getting scholarship.
Alabama is the reason why they created the UIL because they was tired of Alabama cheating. They were tired of Alabama buying athletes. They go over these Texas Tech numbers though. They had a 46. A 58, a 58, a 59, a 62, a 63. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the top 8.
Mm-hmm.
How? That's why I'm saying okay, I get the NIL money, but damn, I went to Texas Tech. Okay, we all know that. I was there. I don't know when this dynasty got built to where everybody want to go to Texas Tech now and run. I'm like. What? How? What happened? Now, I like what you said about the relay. So when you got this many people right now running that fast, what do you think it looks like for them outside? Period.
So I haven't looked too much into those athletes, so I'll have to see are they 60-meter people? Was it a one and done? What have you done outdoors in the 100? I don't know that information yet, but it looks like you should be able to dominate the 100. You should, right? But we've seen many instances where the 60-meter runner does not win the 100. So on paper, right now, they should be the best 100-meter team outdoors, but we know that it don't matter too much what it says on paper.
It don't
do it.
I mean, but they take a lot of people.
Yeah, to get 6, I can't think of the last time that going into the NCAA championship anyone's had. I think maybe Arkansas women in maybe some distance events have had 6 people in the top 8 before, but not especially not in the sprints, stuff like that. That stuff don't happen.
I just sent you just for your own purposes, especially for Track World News. Appreciate you, Nat. I just sent you the list of selected athletes for NCAA, the ones who are in or
Cool.
going right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 60, 200, 400. Elijah Goodwin. Hey, shout out to Elijah Godwin. Like seriously, like shout out to that kid. I did not know his story. Like about
Oh yeah, that was insane.
I did not know that story. And like now it's like just to me it's so I don't know the word you because it's like God win. You know what I'm saying? Like wow.
Am I seeing this right? Mackay is not running?
That I mean
Am I reading that right?
his name ain't on there.
Wow. That's
I'm
interesting.
I'm about to send you the females too.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's interesting. I'm surprised. I wonder what's going on with him. Hope he's all right.
Did he even really run indoor?
He ran one race in like January. He ran fast. He ran 6.51, I think it was. Oh, he pulled a hamstring. Oh, that's unfortunate. I like Mackay.
I
Would have liked to see him race.
Yeah, that's a good kid. Like, great kid. I'd rather him pull it now and then be ready for outside than pull it outside. So,
Yeah.
so that's not, Okay, I'm looking at the female list. Yeah, 6. Julian gonna run away with this shit. That's what I'm talking about.
She's just way too far ahead of everybody else.
He gonna run away with this. It's not even.
Is the let me see this real quick for the 60 hurdles. Yeah, dang, it's just Masai. So Masai should win that. Yeah, there's no Aaliyah Armstrong and no Grace Stark, unfortunately.
Yep, and then Talitha, she gonna hit it. All right, okay. So Julian gonna double up and gonna win both of them, or is Faber O'Philly gonna sneak her in the 200?
Faber O'Philly, she's the indoor NCAA record holder. I gotta give her a right. Oh no, Abby beat her, right?
Yeah,
Abby did beat her at the NCAA record. Number 2 NCAA history. Like, she's gotta have that chance. I can't just say, oh, somebody's going to easily beat them. Nah, she got a chance. She can do it.
33 and 36 is right there.
Yeah,
36 is right there.
Well,
yeah, I mean, again, you can't count out. Damn, Julian Averett looking good now.
Well, can I talk about my Jesse Owens thing?
It is time. I had to look at the clock, see what was that. It is time for. Hold on, I got to introduce it. All right, people. Okay, I don't know what y'all did to piss off Colin. Okay, I don't know what y'all did. All right, because you had to piss him off because he came out left field with the whole "I'm mad as hell." Jesse Owens, bro, you ain't even live. What the hell? What you mad about? Like, so Colin, I'm gonna let you give your beef with the world about Jesse Owens because I want to know as well what they did and how they disrespected Jesse Owens to get you so riled up. You got to have a Jesse Owens moment. So,
So, this is my thing. Jesse Owens, who ran a 10-2 and a 10-3 back in 1920s, ran 10-8, 10-3, 10-2
on dirt.
On dirt in leather shoes, where you had to dig your own holes while smoking a pack of cigarettes a day.
Yeah, he did that.
And not having any like training regimens that we have now, none of the modern stuff. I said that Jesse Owens would give that work to any modern sprinter today. If you give him the same talents, like the same stuff that they have, that we currently have. That's what I said.
So you think if Jesse Owens, so make sure we say it right, the exact same Jesse Owens, it got to be the same everything.
If Jesse Owens was born in 1996, he would be faster than everyone right now. Yes. That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm gonna say, sir. I'm a pure sprinter over here. I'm a pure sprinter. That's what I'd say, sir. Jesse Owens. And we're talking about that same Jesse Owens from back
The
then.
same one that
Same
dropped
one.
Olympic gold in front of the
Same
Nazi
one.
regime in that Jesse Owens.
Sir, if that Jesse Owens was to run today, when we started him, or we started him pre-boat, during boat, after boat?
No, he's born in 96, so he'd
Born
be
in
25,
96.
right? He'd be 26, 25 right now.
25, 26. Honestly, I think, hold on, let me ask you this. Does he know how to use blocks?
Yes, no, he's born, like, it's the exact same athlete. He's just born in this era. So he has the same talents.
Same
and work ethic
mindset.
that he would have.
Same mindset.
Yeah, that he would have if, like.
Same cigarettes and everything.
No. Like, so we're not.
No, you can't take it out. You can't keep it in there. You got to keep it in there.
But he would know, like, because with that, like with modern technologies, your coach, no coach is going to take you seriously if you're in college smoking a pack a day. You'll be like, nah, we ain't letting you run at no damn Ohio State. No, we ain't letting that happen. He ain't be smoking. He ain't gonna be smoking no pack a day.
I'll be honest with you. If Jesse Owens ran today in 1996, nobody would be within. When the gun go off at 5 meters, he'd be ahead.
Thank you.
Nobody would even be close to him. Nobody would be close to him at all. Because even scientifically, okay, you don't even have to give a whole breakdown. Like, evolution alone says that, wait, he ran what, when?
10-2. It's on World Athletics. That's crazy.
I argue with you on that. Like, I don't know who the hell debated that. Like, I don't know who even would have even. I ain't like, come on, bro. I say some crazy shit, but I'm like, no, sir. Like 10-2 in 19-2. Like, not the time 200, 10-2 and 19-2. Okay, so that now today, shit, man, that dude running 9.3, 9.4.
Yeah,
easily. Like, not even like.
Like that's
shit,
it's.
He would put it out there. I mean, 10-2 in 1920. That was 100 years ago.
Sorry, it was 1936. My bad.
Okay, 1936. 10-2 then.
So 90. What is 80 years ago? What is that?
Man, you gotta get that dude 9-3. You gotta get 9-3 now. Like, appreciate that 499. So wait, are you saying Bob Hayes will be faster than Jesse Owens today? In today's comment, is that what you're saying? Because I'm a Bob Hayes fan, but if that's what you're saying, I can't agree with you on that. But I would definitely give Jesse. He's saying yes. I would give Jesse Owens 9.3, and I'd give Bob Hayes 9.4. I'm not afraid to do that. I'm not afraid to do that at all.
He ran
9.4.
Yeah, he's got a 9.9 with +5 wind. And time, Bob Hayes. +5. That's crazy. That's funny. But yeah, like that I feel he's got to run at least a half second faster on like without like on a regular track. Like insane. I just don't get it.
I'm going 9.39 today. Because what I'm looking at right now, I'm visualizing, okay, when I watch Jesse Owens, not watch it, but like when I watch him run on YouTube, his mechanics, yada, yada, yada. Jesse Owens was able to somehow get into full speed in like 4 steps. Like literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm at full speed now. So that's why I'm saying like nobody today would be able to do it because he was so gifted to where it literally was gun, stand up, 100 meters of speed, and I'm not slowing down. Like, it was like every step he took, he went faster, and there was no drive phase, no nothing. And he gave you 10-2. Whether you want to say 10-2 hand time, and like I said, well, it was probably hand time. Okay, whatever, it's 10-4. I'm still giving him 9-4 today. Like, come on, like, just think about it. Give him the super spikes. Give him a Mondo surface. Give him
some blocks.
Give him some blocks. Give him to where I'm not hated by the entire crowd.
Take a pack of cigs away from him.
What are you saying? I'm going to run 9. I might run 9 too. And I ain't got no cigarettes either. but I got the same genetic makeup God gave me in 19. Yeah, baby. Y'all gonna get it today. I know y'all gonna get it. I'm going 9'3", 939. And if you really train for it, 19-0.
I would love to see what's it called? Like seeing modern athletes, if they put them in that scenario, like, hey, we're gonna go to a cinder track, we're gonna give you some leather spikes, you're gonna run on that. I gotta see what you do. I would love to see that. That'd be cool, like a throwback race. And then that would give you it wouldn't be a perfect idea because obviously the training that they're doing outside of it is not the same, but it's close. And
Yeah.
I'd love to see, like, hey, can these guys break 10 while in that scenario? Like I'd love to see that. Oh, you see here. Look, you want to.
I've been giving him a stank face. Like I don't even know. Like
look at go pin Satoshi Sin's thing. You see what he's saying?
What?
Okay. Under the Grass ran 11 seconds on
I'm
Sunday.
talking about. What do you mean?
So the other guy's like he wouldn't beat Bolt. Under Grass, obviously
I'm not even thinking about LB comment or he wouldn't beat Bolt. I ain't just skip that.
Under Grass did this and ran a damn near a second slower than. Yeah, come on.
So basically, they saying Andre did it, and then they converted from back then, and he's an 11-second runner.
Yeah. So wait, let me look.
But there you go. Shit, there you go. Like if he ran 11 then, and he had like 10 something now.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, so he did Andre Degrassi versus 1936 Olympic champ Jesse Owens. The nature of things. Okay, let me just fast forward to the end then. Let me fast forward.
Oh yeah, he did this 6 years ago.
We've got dead on 11 seconds.
So they made Degrassi do it the exact same way that they made Degrassi appreciate that in this video. I fast forwarded. So they made Degrassi rerun it the exact same way that what's the name ran it?
Jesse Owens, yeah.
Only ran 11 seconds.
Yeah, so if that ain't saying something.
They put him on a dirt track. They put him on the same little wooden shoes. Didn't get no cigarettes though. He didn't even have no cigarettes. And he only ran 11 seconds on dirt. And we talking about Degrassi who can run. Come on, y'all. What that
was 26. That was like right around the Olympic time for right out. I guess that would have been what 20. So come on, man. Jesse Owens would have been giving him that.
Okay, so this is 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, Degrassi. So Degrassi from 3 years back could only run 11 seconds in them same conditions. So in that same race, you got a 10-2 and 11-0. And that's a whole, come on, y'all. So all you really got to do is take Degrassi's, this is the basic math we learned in 2nd grade, okay? Take Degrassi's 100-meter PR today and subtract from 11 seconds. And now go take that from that 10-2, and you're going to get pretty damn close to what Jesse would run today. You're going to get pretty close. And if I can remember correctly, I think Degrassi's a 9.8 runner. So you mean to tell me a 9.8 runner today would have only ran 11 seconds back then? So that's what, 1.2? So, man, stop playing with Jesse Owens. We've been in the show on them type of numbers. You mean tell me dude right here running 9.0s and 9.1s today? Come on, baby. I believe it. Because I wanted to go crazy because I said 9.3. I really was thinking like, man, I think he'd run 9.2 today. This backs it up a little more like, man, look, I think he might could have went 9.2, man. God doggone. Like, basic math now, baby. I don't know. Nat, I'm just saying, like, I could have ran 9.2. Like,
Yeah. So that's all I had to say. That was my soapbox. I climbed on it. I'm stepping off. People gotta stop
You can step
disrespecting.
out there because I'm with you. I thought you were about to say something crazy, and that's why I'm like, nope, y'all crazy as hell. If y'all were debating and going back and forth with Colin on that, because yes, if he was who he is today from back then, he would have slaughtered. I just told y'all 5 minutes out, he gone. So yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. And LB, come on, baby. He can't be both. He can't be both.
He'd be running crazy times. But that's all I kind of had today.
Okay, well, you ain't got to rant about that no more. You just tell them they stupids with an S. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, even with Jesse being hand time. Okay, 10-4 then. 10-4. He ran 10-4 then.
Under Grass's time was hand time too.
Thank
so
you.
If you're gonna say one, you gotta say the other. So what are we talking about?
Grass ran 11 seconds hand time. This dude ran 10-4 in 19-2. 3, whatever. 10-4. Laser. Come on, y'all. Y'all what I be drinking. Y'all probably should drink. You probably should start. Yeah, y'all talking about I be smoking. You probably should start smoking. Stop. 1 or 2. Talking crazy like that. I don't know. Cause y'all be saying some crazy stuff, man. Ain't nowhere in hell. Jesse Owens, if you ever notice, is the only person I've never disrespected. Ever. And I'm gonna disrespect, like I say my stuff about Bo, where he could have been beat, you know what I'm saying? But Jesse Owens, you never catch a single me uttering anything. Even when I talk about FloJo, I don't believe it. You would never catch me saying anything about Jesse Owens. Like
putting in that freaking work.
Come on, baby. and then putting in the work when the whole world hated you. Talk about a mental toughness, like
insane.
Come on.
Insane.
All right, y'all. We had an hour and 46 minutes. Still, I wanted our 2-hour marker. So, we had to make sure we gave y'all a show, based on what we had to do. We just told y'all, for some reason, end of the month, start of the new month, everybody was busy. Even Coach. You see, Coach was tired as hell. He had conference, and then he had to drive all type of places and everything. So, and then she out doing T right now. She running for mayor per usual track and field. So we've been busy, people. We've been busy. So we had to make sure that we still came on at least today and gave y'all a little bit of something to talk about so that y'all could not go crazy. Because we know when we don't come on, we monitor y'all and y'all go to fighting and shit on Twitter. Like we gotta keep the peace. Like, damn, I feel like y'all fuck go crazy. We don't give y'all a show. Y'all Colin, I'm not kidding you, bro. First of all, shout out to all y'all fans. Sir, do you know 7:05 last time I'm getting messages? Hey, y'all not doing a show tonight? Nah,
yeah, I heard some.
Hey, so y'all gonna do a show? All right, I'm gonna try and get home. Nah, I ain't gonna make it. Hey, even my sis, Melissa, y'all going on?
Yeah, she hit me up. Yo,
you want to? Hey, man, where y'all at? Bro, can we take a break? Hey, we appreciate y'all, though. We appreciate the fact that y'all have made us a staple in y'all life for Mondays. It's like y'all, if we are part of y'all life on Monday, and if it don't work, y'all are finding us. So we appreciate the APBs. We good. We all right. Everybody on this side safe. We were just working, all right? We working. Colin, what you got coming up anyway? Like, were you going in track meets or anything like that? What you got going on?
No track meets that I'm going to right now. Let me see. Do I have any big things planned? Not really for the track world. I'll be a lot more active within track probably in May timeframe, April, May, because I work in pro sports for the New Jersey Devils, and we got a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna be making the playoffs and stuff, so I got a lot of my attention's elsewhere. But come outdoors, I'll be a lot more invested. I'll have more time.
You know what? Speaking of off topic,
yeah.
I'm going to my first hockey game tomorrow night.
Who's playing?
I'm going to the Dallas Stars game.
Stars?
Yeah, but I'm going. So one of my friends, he had an extra ticket, so he just hit me up. He was like, "Bro, you want to go to the hockey game with me?" It was on my bucket list, but I wasn't trying to rush it because I'm not a hockey fan. But it was on my bucket list to go to a hockey game before I die. So he hit me up. He was like, "You want to go to the Dallas Stars game on Wednesday?" Yeah, sure. Why not? So I'm actually going to my first hockey game tomorrow night. I've never been to a hockey game. I don't know.
Be careful. You might fall for it, bro. I thought the same thing. I'm not a hockey fan. I don't want to work in hockey. I don't want to do all this. And then I went to a hockey game, and it is different. Like, it is the exact opposite of track and field, where there's a bunch of nothing going on at one point. No, there is so much stuff going on at once. You have people coming into the game, leaving the game, hitting people, like whole bunch of stuff. And the Dallas Stars are good too. They're actually a good team. I'm not sure who they're playing tomorrow, but here, let me see. Let me see. I got.
That's what people tell me too. They was like, man, y'all team is actually pretty good. I don't follow hockey, so I don't know. You know, it's like, man, they're pretty good.
Y'all are playing the Arizona Coyotes.
Ooh.
And they suck. So
does that mean it's a good one or a bad one? Like,
yeah, you guys should beat up on the away team. They're bottom 3 team in the league right now. So you should be able to win.
All right, well, shoot. Yeah, they've been trying to give me some little hints. They're like, okay, you know, Ray, you probably want to get your drinks before you get in there because it's like any other arena, it's gonna be high as hell for your bill and stuff like that. Make sure you get you a jersey. I don't like them that much, so I'm gonna give me a t-shirt, you know. But yeah, I'm going for a hockey game tomorrow, man. I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna
ask you how it went after, man. You might be like, man, I'm a hockey guy now. Watch out.
When I went to my first soccer match in Cologne, I became a soccer fan. Like literally, like I actually went to the soccer match. Man, that shit is something completely. Them people never sat down, never stopped cheering. It was live. So I'm hoping tomorrow night, you know, same thing, you know, new experience in sports, and we'll see what happens, you know.
And then it makes you wonder, why the hell can't track and field do the same damn thing?
Well, I'm gonna find out.
You're gonna go to the game and you're gonna be like, why the hell can't track make this our sport this exciting? You're gonna say the same. I promise you're gonna see it.
Because on TV, that shit look boring as hell.
Yeah, you're gonna get there and you'll be like, holy crap, this experience at the game is so much fun. Like, I'm telling you. But that's all I had. That's my hockey horse right there.
Okay. Well, hey, you know, whoa, what are y'all talking about? I ain't even mean to hit that. But all right, that's another topic. We ain't time to see something like that. So, all right, well, as always, brother, I appreciate you. You already know that.
Well, same here, man.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing, even with out there with the hockey team. Colin say, man, I'm moving up in the world. Y'all gotta stop playing with me. Shout out to that hat. Tell me about that hat before you get out there, though.
Got this at Worlds last year. Love it. Wear it all the time.
I've never seen you wear that hat, sir.
I just don't wear it in here. Like, I don't wear this hat in here. Like, I wear it to the gym and everything like that. I usually don't wear a hat, but I haven't gotten a haircut in God knows how long, so I have to wear a hat.
You didn't want to lose your groupies. I ain't mad at you.
But my hair is looking crazy underneath this hat. It's crazy.
That's a dope hat, though. I thought maybe, you guys, so you doing so much stuff, man. I thought maybe they was like, hey, where they had on your show and stuff. So
yeah, it would have been nice. Pay me to wear this hat. I would have done it.
They did. Nah, that's
what would have been cool.
I don't know, made the word
Not yet.
Hey, all right, brother. I ain't gonna keep you up too much longer, man. We at that one almost a 2-hour mark, so go get you some food and rest. You already know you don't ate, and appreciate you. And these folks already know where to find you. They don't figure that part out. So
yep.
I'll
see you guys
like usual, and we'll see you later, brother.
Thanks for having me, Ray. All right, see you.
All right, brother. All right, y'all. Shoot, Eco Drop. We appreciate it. Another great show. You know, like we said, we had to come on here and get y'all, you know, our normalness, you know. It wasn't Monday, you know, and we didn't get as crazy as normal, you know, like Colin said. We've been working a lot. Everybody has. So, you know, but we had to make sure that we came and gave y'all something, you know. So, as always, we appreciate y'all. And, of course, stop fighting on Twitter. Love each other. The same way we love y'all. And, if you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're not new, don't forget to like. If you're not new and you've already liked and subscribed, go tell somebody else to like and subscribe. How about that? Because we have been up in the numbers, y'all. We have been up in the numbers. I be checking. I'm like, damn, we got some new subscribers, new followers, some new family members. So, hey, and y'all new people, don't be afraid to get in the comments. You know, don't be, these people crazy, don't worry about it. But don't be afraid of them. You can comment too. They all right. You can't see them, so you'll be all right. All right? Love y'all. I'm out of here.